Hey guys, it's Jen over at worldofjencraft.com, and this is our third card. I kept this one a little bit more simple than the other two, but I really love the way it still turned out, even though it's, not as, I didn't even use the dies on this one. So in case you missed the first one, this was number 1 and card number 2. And of course, card number 3. And then I will be featuring card number 4 on my next video. So be looking for that. Let's get started with this. I'll go through the supplies. There really isn't a whole lot to go through, and this is going to be a really short and simple video, hopefully. So, have you guys seen the metallic ribbon yet? The metallic edge? Oh my gosh, I think this is my new favorite in the whole entire catalog. There's also a gold that I don't have yet, but I just absolutely love this silver. I used a couple of sparkles. I'm getting, well, that's not the only sparkle sheet I have. But Carols of Christmas once again, and just in case you're still sitting on the edge as to whether or not you want to be a demonstrator or sign up and get this for free along with the Essentials Pack, you have until when is it? Monday, July 31st to make up your mind. So, if not, you can purchase this August 1st. So, win-win, huh? This is Oh My Stars. This is the embossing folder. I thought it looked like snowflakes, so I decided to use it on this card. I used Cherry Cobbler and Garden Green for my ink, and for our supplies. Oh, and look at this. Once again, I have another little kit to send out, so make sure you stop by my website, worldofjencraft.com, and leave a comment, and I will choose a winner on, let's choose a winner on the 1st, so I'll give you a couple days. Alright, so let's start with Cherry Cobbler cardstock. 4 1/4 by 11 is our base, scored at 5.5. And then we have some basic black cardstock at 3 1/8 by 4 1/8, a 1/2 by 3 3/4. Whisper White is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and a 2 7/8 inch square. And what happened to my, I did use the layering squares framelits, so, but you can still just cut this by hand because this is the only thing that we're using the layering squares framelits. So yeah, 2 7/8 inch square, or you could do a 3-inch square if you don't like the 7/8 inch cuts. The Be Merry DSP, this is so cute, little reindeer, is a 3 by 4. So let's grab out our Big Shot first off. And we'll just run this through the embossing folder quick. And that's just going to get lined up in here. And you're going to have your regular plate, and these. 2 of these is what you're going to do with that. And look at this. Isn't that really pretty? So even though it's technically supposed to be stars, it totally can be used as snowflakes. And I think it just completes this whole entire card, to be honest with you. Alright, so the stamp we are going to use is the Deck the Halls. And generally I would stamp this and then cut it, so we'll see how well I do with stamping it in the center and getting everything all lined up. Wish me luck. Alright, get this all inky in our Garden Green. And then I'm going to pull this down so I don't stick my head in the way and see if I can't get it centered here. Not too shabby. I will take it. Alright, and then this little doodad, it's just a little line, and then one is going to go above it, and one is going to go below it, just like that. And we're done with our sentiment. So let's start putting this thing together. This is just going to go onto your card base, and I have just a 1/8 of an inch edge around the whole entire card. And then our DSP is going to go on top of our basic black, again with just an 1/8 of an inch all the way around, and then this is going to go on top of our Whisper White. And making sure your reindeer are facing the right direction. We're just going to place this centered in here. And I did forget that I used the banner triple punch. So you're very carefully going to just put your little edge of your basic black in here and punch, and then you're going to turn it around and do the same. All right, easy peasy. So that's just going to go across the bottom here. Yeah, I can go ahead and put that on. So it's going to be maybe about 1/4 of an inch up from the bottom of this piece, just like that. Our Deck the Halls, I did not pop dot this, which is kind of odd for me. Usually I pop these things up, but for some reason I just felt it looked fine the way it was. So then we're going to tie our little bow, and this ribbon is just makes such a beautiful bow, and it's really you know, it's pliable, it's really nice and soft. So you know how some ribbons are, I don't know, some ribbons are kind of stiff and they don't tie as well into a bow, but this is just really, it's even soft to the touch. All right, so that's our bow. I think we're going to be okay with that one. Yeah, that looks about right. So let me tug on my ends here a little bit, and hopefully my little scissors will cut it nicely. They've been kind of giving me grief lately. Not perfect, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, not too shabby. So this is just gonna get stuck on with a glue dot, which I had to go get quick. All right, so stick that on there, and then we're just gonna take this and stick it on down. Well, I guess it's not going to work with the scissors, so that's going to get centered on here to your basic black. And then lastly, I'm just going to throw a couple sparkles on because I can, and one is just going to go here at the top and then down here at the bottom. And that, my friends, is our card, and I think done in record time. I don't know, I'll have to check when I'm done with the video, so maybe, oh, I thought something fell off of it. Okay, so there it is. There is our card. Again, it's pretty simple, but it went together really fast. Not a whole lot of steps involved, and I still think that it is just as much of a wow card as the other two. So I have saved my favorite for last. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. Thank you for watching. If you would like, what are they, printable, downloadable dimensions, please pop over onto my website, worldofgencraft.com, and I will check you later on my next video. Bye.